Hello, everybody. I meet the coolest people in the world sitting right here. That's right. I'm Kit Carson, the Earl of Pizza. And tonight, I've got, I don't know, rock star, hero, or god. I'm not sure which box he checks. Maybe all three. Tell everybody your name.
Sit with Kit, sit with Kit. Everybody wants to sit with Kit. Sit with Kit, sit with Kit. Everybody wants to sit with Kit. Yeah.
My name's Eddy Aguiar. I'm a Key West local, and I am a jiu-jitsu black belt, and I also run the Key West Police Athletic League.
Woo! So you know my boy Randy, Mr. Stick, huh?
Oh yeah, Mr. Sticks likes to come to the gym and beat up on stuff with sticks.
Yeah, he beats everybody up with sticks, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's his thing.
I've never watched him do it, but I can only imagine.
The first day he walked in, I saw him whack the punching bag, and I said, oh man, this is a guy you do not want to get in a fight with at the bar.
And it's so funny because, like so many of those guys, he walks around really slow and just doesn't move fast, and you don't expect it.
No, it's the punches you don't
like
expect to get you.
Ricky Action Jackson.
Oh yeah, Ricky Action Jackson. He could throw some kicks
He's
too.
the same way too.
Oh yeah.
What is it with those guys, especially the older guys?
It's that fight, man.
They just walk really slow.
Yeah, old battle axe.
But they got that look in their eye, don't they?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How long have you been doing this?
So I've been training jiu-jitsu for about 22 years now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
damn, Eddie, that's your whole life.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
What were you, 6?
No, I'm actually 38. So I started when I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah, started when I was 16. I still actively compete. I'm ranked top 10 in the world right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, I've beaten a couple world champions already.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
So I got some world-class jiu-jitsu.
Damn, Eddie, I didn't know that about you. I didn't know your pedigree was that deep.
Yeah, I got an undefeated MMA record, undefeated boxing record, and undefeated kickboxing record as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I got about 12 fights total with the striking.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. Where was the biggest fight you ever were in? Like who the most people?
The most people?
Yeah.
Here on Duval Street. No, I'm joking. So I competed a bunch at a competition called IBJJF, which stands for International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation.
Right.
Those are if you want to be the best in the world, those are the competitions you got to go and win. So, I've competed all over the world essentially at those tournaments.
Right.
And I've performed.
Wow.
Ranking in those systems aren't based off of who you beat. It's more so about how much you win. So right now, I've beaten the ranked number 2 guy, the ranked number 7th guy, the ranked number 8th guy. I'm just got to work my way up that ladder and get more and more golds.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're 38?
I'm 38 right now.
And you're still competing?
Oh yeah.
At what point do you feel that you've reached your prime?
So jiu-jitsu is a little bit different than, say, like a striking art, right? So
Yeah.
in boxing, man, speed, power plays a big role. Technique is important, right? But, as you start to age, your punches get slower and stuff like that. So the younger guys kind of take advantage. But in jiu-jitsu, it's more of a chess match.
Yeah.
Strength, speed definitely helps.
Right.
But technique is king.
Technique is king.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's why I've been able to stay in it for as long as I have.
Yeah. Because you get down on the ground and roll around and...
Yeah, so I'm more like a wrestler about it. I like to dunk you on your neck and then choke you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do ground fighting, but I love to throw people.
Note to self. Don't let him throw you.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you have anything on the horizon coming up? Any fights that you're going to be in?
We have a big event coming up, November 16th.
This is when you say we. Are you talking about Key West?
Key West, yeah.
Okay.
We're putting on an event here in Key West. It's called Mile Zero Fights.
Okay.
All right. This is going to be MZF 10. It's going to be our 10th event.
Wow.
It's going to be live fighting here in Key West. We're going to have kickboxing, boxing, MMA, and a thing called combat jiu-jitsu. Combat jiu-jitsu is a little fun because it's jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
but with open hand slaps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so once the fighters are grounded, there's no hanging out, lollygagging. You're going to get slapped.
Wow.
Yeah, we're throwing slaps.
No closed fist.
No closed fist, just a good old open palm.
Wow.
Yeah, so it keeps it lively, keeps it exciting, keeps it moving. It's gonna be action-packed.
Where's this gonna be?
So we're hosting this event
Yeah.
at the Sunset Green event lawn. That's
Okay.
gonna be in between the gates
Yep.
and 24 North. It's
Yep,
a
on the
beautiful
lawn.
space, yeah.
Wow,
Beautiful, beautiful space. We get to fight right into the sunset, beautiful palm
that
trees.
will be cool.
Yeah, all the fighters that come down, because we have local guys and we have fighters coming from all around the nation. We got guys coming from California, Chicago to
This
face
is
off.
November 17th.
This is November 16th.
Wow.
Yeah, on a Saturday.
Wow. That's
yeah.
gonna be big.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big deal. We just hosted Brawl on Duval right here on the
That was a lot of fun.
intersection. Yeah, it was action-packed, right?
Unfortunately, it hadn't rained in 3 months.
No.
And it rained for the 1 hour of sun. You know, that was horrible. But
Yes.
people stayed.
Because
People
it was
stayed.
a banger. Because
You
we
know?
put on great fights.
It was awesome. Everybody stayed for an hour,
Yeah.
dried up, and it got right back at it. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
We got the majority of the fights in, and then that last like 3 fights,
Yeah.
it started to rain.
Yeah.
And we just had everybody convinced it was worth getting a little wet for.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think everybody hung around and everybody enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've only been here 40 years. Not quite, 39.
39.
But I had never seen anybody do an event like that on Duval. And I knew Shine. I don't know if you ever heard of Shine.
Shine?
Shine. He was Ernest Hemingway's sparring partner.
Okay, yeah.
He worked at Sloppy Joe's, and you know we were always John, and he was always, you know. But I'd never seen a sanctioned fight. We had one at Mallory Square,
Yep.
a few other places, but that was awesome, and it's gonna be great on the lawn.
Yeah,
it's gonna
the-
be a fantastic place.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. You know, ticket
You-
sales are open at MZF. MileZeroFights.com. If you guys are interested to buy a ticket, just go ahead and jump on there.
Will that hold 1,000 people?
Oh yeah, the event lawn.
Yeah.
We'll probably fit about 1,500.
Yeah, that could be huge.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge. Our last event we did at right here, and then we did our last MMA event down at the Truman Waterfront Park.
There you go.
But we did it on the pier right next to the Coast Guard cutter.
Okay.
And man, it was jam-packed. We had about 900 people out
Yeah.
there. It was beautiful, fought right into the sunset.
That's another great.
That's a beautiful thing that we get to offer here.
Yeah. Isn't it
Guys
though?
get to fight right into the sunset. In other places, man, they get put inside these big coliseums where it's just a bunch of flashing lights.
We're right outside.
Yeah.
It brings a whole different. It brings a whole different element.
Oh yeah, and
It's great.
all the fighters, they always come running back, man, because
Yeah.
they love to be a part of it, you know. So
Can you blame them?
no,
I mean,
no.
it's a beautiful venue, and it's a beautiful, it's a fun town.
I'm a coach, I'm a fighter, and I'm a promoter.
Yeah.
So I know all 3 aspects.
Yeah, yeah.
And I make sure to treat all of our
Right.
people with the same respect of every aspect, because I know what it feels like to be there. So, you know, besides throwing on a really good event for the people, I make sure to show a lot of love for our fighters and
Right.
and our people that support us inside that cage.
That's pretty epic. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the Taylor Swift one. He's going by.
This is being filmed. I'll get killed if my
It's-
wife sees it.
He's not looking. He's not looking.
I'm not looking.
That's
I'm a
great.
good boy.
Well, that's one of our local entertainers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she plays around in this neighborhood a lot. Great vocalist. She's awesome.
Oh,
But,
okay.
Yeah,
I thought you meant a different type
Ellie
of
Haley.
entertainer.
But anyway, shout out to Ellie Haley. She's a huge fan of Sit with Kit.
Nice.
So anyway, you've been in every aspect from fighting to coaching to promoting,
Yes, sir.
and this is going to be testing all of your talents right here.
Yeah.
This is going to be great for you, Eddie.
Yeah, putting on the fights is a lot of stress. You know,
It's-
I have to raise the money, I have to sell
Yep.
the tickets, I have to get the fighters fights, you know, and then, you know, I got to make sure that it runs smoothly. And it's a
So-
lot of pressure on me. And
So how many fighters will participate?
so it's tricky. So setting up fights is very tricky, right?
Yep.
We have to set up about 35 fights
Yep.
because weigh-ins day, it's going to pull back to about 10 or 12.
Yeah.
So, you know, at this moment, we have about 9 set fights.
Good.
And we are about 2 months out, a little over 2 months out. So here in about the next couple weeks, we'll probably add another 9 fights.
Yep.
But fight night, we'll look to have about 9 fights.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah.
the nature of the beast?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a lot of work.
People get hurt, can't make it,
Oh, man.
schedule conflicts.
And I'll tell you one thing right now, man. men, women, they admit, like, hey, I'm not a fighter. But men, all men like to puff up their chest. But boy, when they sit on their decisions they made for a couple days, they start thinking, and all of a sudden people start remembering that they're going through divorces and all types of crazy stuff. You know, so it takes a lot of guts to jump into that ring, and
it does.
That's why we have to set a lot of fights.
Yeah,
because,
I think we've got a local kid that said he's going to be in it.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of local people fighting.
Now I'm thinking about it, I remember somebody saying that he was going to do it.
Yeah, so we got a Jacob Levin who's already matched up. He's a kickboxer.
Right.
He's going to be fighting at 145. This is going to be his debut fight.
Wow.
After that, we have Sean Caggiano, who's going to be fighting his debut at MMA. He has a kickboxing match and he has a handful of boxing. So he's not a rookie by any means, but it will be his MMA debut. He's gonna be fighting another seasoned MMA guy, so he's not walking in on an easy fight. But he's our local boy. He's a champ. He's strong as an axe.
Well, that's cool.
We also have Scott Diaz, who's a local conch boy, born and raised. I think he's like a second or third generation conch. He's got a bunch of fights for us. He's an entertainer. He puts on a great show. He likes to showboat. He does this thing where he rumbles on his belly when you punch him in the belly, and then he punches you in the mouth. He's awesome to watch. Scotty's going to be fighting.
That's great.
And then we have Yuri Diaz, who's going to be fighting for the 155 MMA belt. He's our undefeated local boy in MMA. He's fought here locally. He's fought out of town, and he puts on a show. We call him the El Burro, the donkey, because he don't stop, man. He'll just keep on keeping on.
It's gonna be great, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a banger. And we also got a couple younger kids that are gonna jump in on the card to put on for the people as well. And we got some 9-year-olds, some 12-year-olds. They're gonna do exhibition boxing.
Well, that's how they start.
Yeah, exhibition jiu-jitsu match, stuff like that. So
fantastic.
And that's the beautiful thing about this too, guys, is that we put on a platform for our local guys to show not only the town, but the world what Key West has got to offer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then at the same time, guys, we're working in cahoots with the Key West Police Athletic League to raise money to help our kids go and compete. You know,
and that's for some kids, that's the world for them.
Yeah, you know,
it keeps them out of trouble. It opens up a whole new life. That's fantastic.
And you know, there's been a lot of kids, man, that we've had to go out to help. You know, and we had 2 brothers that lost their mom. Their dad didn't want anything to do with them. The grandma was trying to pawn them off.
That's tough.
And you know, that was their safe haven, was the gym.
Yep.
And you know, we definitely help these kids, and there's a lot more situations just like that.
That's fantastic work.
Through the POW gym, you know, we help give these kids a safe place to be, help them keep out of trouble, but at the same time too, we are producing champions. We have Golden Glove champions.
That's amazing.
We have Jiu-Jitsu Pan American champions. We have Wrestling National champions. We have MMA champions. We've produced champions.
That's amazing.
And we're not little fish or big fish in a little pond just beating up on local people.
No,
we're going out of town. We're fighting out of state. We're winning nationals. We're winning Pan Americans.
Yep, absolutely.
We're performing on big platforms.
Right on. That's very cool. I mean, you know, Key West is a lot of people. Everybody in the world's heard of it, but it's only a town of 25,000 people.
Yep.
You know, but we have a recognition and we have some talent here, and it's great that you guys are training and teaching them a skill they can use the rest of their life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's not just about fighting.
No.
It's about getting your head space.
Yep, mental fortitude, listening to structure.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm sure a walking example. I don't know what your childhood was like, but
I had it rough, man. You know,
usually that's how it starts.
My parents grew up in the 80s, in the Cocaine Cowboys days.
Yeah.
And, you know, and my father went to prison when I was super young, and my mom had to raise 4 boys by herself. And
God bless her.
You know, and my mom started in a deli, making sandwiches, and she ended up owning the whole corner.
Right.
You know, and she installed that same hard work into me.
Absolutely.
And
man.
I try to pass that on to the kids that I teach and my own children.
Absolutely. You know? Well, it's great
Look,
work.
that's one of our champs right there. There's Sean right there. That's one of our champs. Is it okay if he comes and smiles and says what's up? Or?
Sure.
Sean, Come wave to the people. I
Come
was
on,
just bragging about
just
you.
do a cameo. Stick
Cameo real quick.
your head in here real quick, Sean.
Hey, I was going to get a piece of this pizza here. This is the
You just happen to be walking by.
that's the secret to success. I had a piece of pizza before my last MZF fight.
That's
and
right.
That turned out good for me. So
Yeah, there you go.
some meat lovers,
There you go.
carnivores.
Thanks for stopping in, man. We were just talking about you. He literally just talked about you. That's pretty awesome, man. That's
That's
pretty
Sean,
funny.
man. He's gonna be fighting November 16th. Man,
Yeah.
he's a beast. He fought on our last MZF card. He took home the victory. He hit the kid so hard the kid dropped down, and that was it. It was
Yeah.
to the gut. Sean's a beast, man. So make sure to tune in to check out Sean Caggiano.
It's going to be great. If you're hearing this and you're looking to come somewhere in November, it'll be a beautiful time. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Man, I can't thank you enough for coming in and sitting with me.
Oh, thank you for
And
having me, Kit.
letting us know what's going on in this town. That'll be awesome, man. More power to you. Thanks for everything you do. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that people don't understand what you do helping these kids, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Thank you. Before you run away, though, we do claim to be the #1 pizza shop show on the internet, so I have to ask you a pizza question.
Okay.
You ready?
I hope
You ready?
so. I hope
One
so.
pizza question. If you were a pizza, what kind of pizza would you be?
Ooh, that's easy. Ham and pineapple.
Yeah.
I'd be ham and pineapple all day.
Got that right? All right. You heard it right here. All right. Well, I love it, man. Thank you. So on behalf of my staff here at Angelina's, TV Tim, and everybody else affiliated, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you. Good night.